After you close on a home, after it's all done, people tell me things. Things they wish they had known at the beginning, things they wish they could do differently, and things they did not think to ask. Over the years, I have noticed the same things coming up over and over again. So today, I'm going to share them with you. Before you move, not after, because the whole point of this channel is to give you the information you need before you need it. I'm Lori Morrow. I'm a local realtor and senior real estate specialist servicing Westchester and Fairfield counties. I guide homeowners 60 and over through the process of selling their home and moving to the next one, seamlessly, calmly, and on your terms. My goal for every person I work with is clarity. Clarity on what you want, clarity on what the process looks like, and clarity on how to get from thinking about it to actually doing it without the stress. That's why I make these videos, because the more you know going in, the better the whole experience feels, and I want it to feel really good for you. I would love for you to leave a comment below or ask a question. Tell me what's the one thing you wish someone had told you earlier about a big life decision, any big decision. I love reading these. I read every single one, and stick around to the end because I'll be closing with the one thing nobody tells you about the selling process, specifically the one cost that surprises almost everyone, and I think it's going to surprise you. If you're new here, subscribe and ring the bell. This is the kind of video you want to watch before you make any decisions. Let's get into it. What sellers wish they had known about timing. The number one thing I hear after the fact is I wish I had started sooner. Not because the process was harder than expected, but because starting earlier would have given them more time to think through where they wanted to go, time to get the house ready without rushing, time to find the next place without panic buying, a little more time to understand the bidding process and choose the right offer. Sellers who had the best experiences started the conversation 12 to 18 months before they actually listed. They came in with a plan. They were not reactive. They were ready. What sellers wish they had known about the house. I had a client who spent 18 months renovating before listing. New kitchen, new bath, new everything. The buyer came in, loved the bones of the house, and renovated everything anyway. So talk to me before you invest in upgrades. I can tell you what will move the needle for buyers and what is purely for your own satisfaction. The difference can be tens of thousands of dollars. Once you decide that you are going to move, no more changes that you always wish you'd had. Every family lives differently. You might have wanted more pantry space. The next owner might not cook at all. Sellers also underestimated the presentation. Buyers are buying what they see, not what they are told to imagine. Decluttering, staging, cleaning, and lighting are not luxury. They are the difference between a good price and a great one. Even with professional photography, we can't hide clutter. Decide early what fixtures and personal items you are keeping versus what you are leaving. The chandelier that grandma gave you, the built-in bookshelves you had custom ordered. These conversations are much easier before the contract than during it. What sellers wish they had known about the process. Now, the emotional timeline is not linear. You can feel ready and then suddenly frozen when the offer comes in. You can feel relieved and then unexpectedly sad on the day of closing. That's all normal. Build in emotional bandwidth, not just logistical bandwidth. I can tell you that most sellers are pretty excited by the time closing comes along. Exhausted, but also excited for the next step. Now, negotiations. Negotiations are not personal. A low offer is not an insult to your home or to the life you had in it. It's a number, and the numbers are negotiable. And it is exactly why having a skilled negotiator in your corner matters. I negotiate. You do not have to. The costs of selling are real. Commission, closing cost, moving costs, potential repairs after the inspection. Even when we say as is, there are sometimes health and safety issues that come up. Sometimes sellers do not need to make minor alterations, and other times they do. We can't always predict these items. None of these should be surprises if you know about them up front. I walk every client through a full seller's net sheet early in the process, so you know exactly what you are walking away with before we list. No surprises, just clarity. What sellers wish they had known about what comes next. Almost universally, most people tell me two things after the move. First, it was easier to let go than they thought, and the new place started to feel like home faster than they expected. And second, they wish that they had done it sooner. Not because the old house was not worth loving, but because the next chapter turned out to be so good. I hear this so often that at this point I almost expect it, and every time it still makes me happy. I'm Lori Marl, a local realtor and senior real estate specialist serving Westchester and Fairfield counties. I guide homeowners 60 and over through the process of selling their home and finding their next one, seamlessly, calmly, and on your terms. My goal is always clarity, and if anything in this video gave you that, even just a little, I would love to connect. Now, I promised the thing that nobody tells you. The seller's net sheet, and most people have never heard of it, but before you list your home, you should know exactly what you are going to walk away with after commission, closing costs, and any other expenses. Take out your mortgage, your home equity line. What are those payoffs? It's not a rough estimate, it's an actual number. A good agent prepares this for you early in the process before you make any decisions, so you can plan the next chapter with real numbers, not guesses. If a realtor is not willing to walk you through this before you sign a contract, this is a red flag. Ask for the seller's net sheet first, always. If you want to talk through your specific situation, reach out. My information is right below. Let's get ahead of the curve for real. If you found this helpful, please hit subscribe, ring the bell. I post new videos every week for homeowners in Westchester and Fairfield County who are thinking about what the next chapter looks like. And coming up, my Secret Spot series starts. And what is a senior real estate specialist, and why do you want one? What's your home worth right now? And then one mistake that costs downsizers the most money. Leave a comment below or ask me a question. I read every one, and your question might just become a future episode. So see you next week.